was very relaxing, very nice trip from Rome. Quite too far, but it's okay because it's a wonderful place here. I mean, we never played in a castle, so it's good for our music, you know. They're similar. I think we will stay here till the end of the show, of course, because then we have to sleep here and tomorrow we go back to Italy. Yeah, you're right, but you have to know that this is our main passion, okay? We don't live with our music, we play our music only by passion, so we wanted all the stuff to be done 100% perfect, of course, for us. Yeah. And of course we have to deal with our personal life, so everyone of us has a work or as a family. And we have also some lineup changes since Mare Nostrum, okay? So you can see there, for example, Andrea Angelini. It's the, I would say, the new guitar player, even if it's playing with us since 3 years, 4 years. And here we have Riccardo Studer, which is the keyboard player. So we have some lineup changes, and then we also want, I mean, we were very satisfied by the Mare Nostrum album, and we still are satisfied by the Mare Nostrum album. So what we want to do, it's not a mere copy of Mare Nostrum album. We want to put the sound of Stormlord one step farther, because this is what I want, we all want as a listener, okay? When you listen to a band, you listen to an album, you like it, you don't want another album that sounds the same, except for AC/DC, which I love very much. For them it's okay, but they are AC/DC. For Stormlord, we need an evolution, so this time we try to express our sound in a much more epic and Italian folkish way, if you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah. And it was a long work. This is a problem that we have every time we make a new album, because every time we make an album, of course, when we enter in the recording studios, we try to give our best. So when you give your best, then you have to top your best and go farther. It's always difficult. It's always a challenge. So it was the same for At the Gates of Utopia that came, you know, after Supreme Art Award, the same for Gorgon Cult, the same for Mare Nostrum, the same for Esperia, and the same in the future. Because, you know, we don't want just to make same old, we want to keep the Stormlord style because it's very important to us to keep our roots. But we want also to give to you and to us something new.
Every album represents a step in the life of Stormlord.
Music came by heart, you know, man, so we love it. Of course, maybe it's a bit raw. If I listen to Supreme Art of War, our debut album, it sounds very raw to me. But it's also very pure, very honest, and I can still recognize some part of the sound of Esperia. I can recognize it in Supreme Art of War, and that's a good thing, I think. Well, especially for the last album, I mean, most of the music came from Gianpaolo here. Look at this beautiful guy.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it came from Gianpaolo, evolved by Stormlord. So what we were trying to do in this songwriting process was to take the part of Mare Nostrum that we like more and to develop it. Another important thing is that this album was a concept album, you know, so it has a liner story. So for the first time, Gianpaolo was also forced to work following a concept, okay? Because I was writing the lyrics and I was telling to him how the concept was. He was inspired by this and he was writing some music. And I was inspired to write more lyrics. And all the band was taking part of this process. So it was a kind of circular, you know, improvement of the sound. This is the way we work.
Differences are a lot. The first difference is the scene, but in the sense of people, not in the sense of bands. Because metal in Italy is really underground. There are few people listening to metal, and that's a problem for Italian bands, because you have a lot of problems to play metal in Italy live, to get places where to play, etc., etc. So I think you can't compare the scenes, because the social situation
It's
in
just
music
more
is
underground.
really, yes, it's
No.
too undergroundedly metal.
It's such a pity because we have a lot of very good band. I mean, of course, you will know about Flash God Apocalypse, about Heart of Penas, about
Rhapsody of
DGN.
Fire.
Eh?
Rhapsody of Fire.
Rhapsody.
A Rhapsody of Fire, of course.
Lacuna
Lacuna. I mean, they are so
Yeah,
high that.
yeah.
And what we have always tried to do since Supreme Art of War is to give an Italian view of the metal stuff. So not just copying you people from Germany, that of course are one of the most important country metal, or people from Sweden. We listen to it, we re-elaborate, and we try to give it an Italian attitude to this. So that's why we call our music extreme epic metal, but also Mediterranean metal music. With a lot of backage and 2 albums, maybe 1, okay?
Maybe
want to
one.
be- I think that the reason why Stormlord exists since 1991, it's been a lot of time. I mean, only 5 albums, okay, I know, but 5 good albums maybe. So, it's because we have this strong passion. So of course, we cannot see in the future, but I think that what makes us drive from Rome to here, it's what we will get us tied, that get us glued for the next 10 years, I hope. And I want also to give light, follow me, to a person which is very important. Cristina, come here.
Oh my God.
Because you know, she's Cristina. She's the 7th member of Stormlord. She's our priestess. She held up the shield of Stormlord with the Medusan side. This is our sound engineer, it's Giuseppe Orlando, the one who made most of our album and that follow us live. And you see, to answer to the question that you told me, how can you see in 10 years? I mean, it's a passion, we are supported by strong friends like them. So, we look at the future positively. So, see you on stage, okay? And thank you.
Thanks.